My beloved child, this message is for you. Yes, you. Don't try to skip this. God says you have 3 minutes left to realize something that was hidden from you all your life. This moment is not ordinary. This is a divine instruction. A shift is about to begin, and if you ignore this, you may lose something that was meant to bless you forever. Archangel Michael speaks. I have stood guard at the door of your destiny, but someone is about to knock who does not have good intentions. And while that person tries to confuse your path, another message, one from heaven, is already on its way. A letter, a shocking letter, and it carries a name that will make your heart stop. The name of the one who sent it will change your life. You won't believe it, but it's true. God says, this message is your moment. The delay ends now. The secrets they buried, the truth they hid, the inheritance they kept from you because they didn't believe you deserved it, has been uncovered in the spirit realm. The earth is now catching up. Angels have opened the vault. The paper is signed, but you must be ready. The letter is physical, but the revelation is spiritual. You cannot afford to be blind anymore. A hand reached into the records of your family, and what was written in your name was erased by someone who called themselves guardian. But I, the Lord your God, never forgot. I saw it all, the deal behind your back, the conversation between two people who said they must never find out, not while we live. But I say, now they will not stop this. I have sent the wind to carry your name to the right judge, the right heart, and the right divine moment. 3 minutes from now, something will click in your spirit. You'll feel it, a flutter in your stomach, a moment of holy anxiety, a whisper. Check the message when it comes. Do not delay. The one who sent the letter is someone you thought was gone, forgotten, but they have been watching, waiting, and praying for the right time to reveal this truth. Archangel Michael says, you are not alone. I have fought demons who tried to block this mail in the spirit realm. I have stood between time and judgment to keep the curse from taking root in your name. And now, the heavens have ruled in your favor. Your inheritance is more than gold. It's restoration, it's exposure, it's justice for what was taken from your bloodline. God says they laughed when they thought they had buried your destiny, but even seeds buried in the dark rise when I send rain. And now the rain has come, and you are the seed that's sprouting despite the odds. You thought you were overlooked, forgotten. You thought the blessing had passed you, but the truth is, the delay was the disguise. I had to let you be hidden while the enemy revealed their full plot. I had to let them relax, thinking they had won, because now, when it is time for you to rise, no one can take the glory. Everyone will know it was me, the Lord, who restored it. Archangel Michael says, this letter was almost intercepted. It was stolen once, hidden in a drawer, forgotten. But last night, the person who had it suddenly felt the fire of conviction. They couldn't sleep. They saw your face in their dream, and they woke up shaking. They didn't know why they had to find you, but I knew. I whispered your name to them. I said, send it now. The time is now. And now that envelope is moving. The angels are guiding every step of it, from hand to hand, office to office. Watch your mail, watch your messages, check your email. Look again. Someone is reaching out, but shame kept them quiet for years. They wanted to tell you, but guilt swallowed their courage. Now I have forced the heavens to speak through fire. This moment cannot be delayed. God says, you were written off, but I wrote you in. No one can erase what I declare. I wrote your name beside blessing. I wrote your name beside land. I wrote your name beside restoration. And I wrote a note in the book of remembrance saying, this one has suffered enough. It is time. You have felt forgotten, like you are surviving off crumbs while others enjoy the banquet. But I, the Lord, have heard your private cries when no one else listened, when your heart broke and you smiled anyway, when you gave even while being empty. Now the giving is returning. The inheritance they thought was physical is spiritual too. You carry favor in your blood. That's why they fought you. That's why they excluded you. That's why they never invited you. But I didn't need their approval. I am God, and I say you are chosen. Not next, now. 3 minutes is not just time. It's a sign. In 3 days, the atmosphere around you will begin to shift. Conversations will sound different. People will reach out. But in 3 weeks, the shock will arrive. Something with your name on it. Something they thought they hid well, but it couldn't stay buried forever. Michael speaks again. This moment is protected by divine fire. No demon can stop this letter. No lie can overwrite the truth. Now you are stepping into a realm of divine revelation. It will hurt, yes. The truth will sting, but it will also set you free. You will cry, you will tremble, but you will rise higher after. And what is this inheritance? It is the thing that completes your identity. It is the part of the puzzle that answers your biggest why. It is the door that was locked to you for decades, and the key is now in motion. I, God, am releasing the angel with the key, and they are placing it near your heart. The rest depends on your courage. Don't scroll past this. This is the warning. If you delay, someone else will try to rewrite history again. If you hesitate, someone will step in, pretending to help, but they are agents of distraction. That's why discernment is your sword now. Listen with your spirit, not your wounds. I am the God of divine reversals, and I say to you today, what they meant for evil, I am turning for your good. That betrayal you went through, it was the stage. That humiliation, it was the silence before the reveal. That exile, it was the setup. Now comes the reveal. The signature on that letter is not random. It is divine. You may see a human name, but know this. My fingerprint is on that envelope. My breath carried it. My justice released it. And the one who delayed it has now been removed. Archangel Michael says, you don't have to fight for this. We are fighting for you. You don't have to beg anymore. Heaven has ruled. The gavel has struck, and your name has been announced in the courts of heaven. You are not too late. You are right on time. The pain made you feel late. The heartbreak made you feel like you missed your turn. But I, the Lord, control time, and I say you are entering your appointed moment. Now, here's the deeper truth. This inheritance is not only about money or land or documents. It's about truth, identity. You are carrying a royal bloodline of spiritual authority. That's why the warfare was heavy. That's why rejection followed you. The enemy knew you were a carrier of generational change. But now the spell is broken, the veil is lifted, and even your enemies will begin to sense something has shifted. They'll call. They'll ask strange questions. Some will try to confuse you. That's when you must remember this word: stand still. Let me fight for you. You don't owe them explanations. You owe me obedience. And what happens next will shock even you. Expect someone to say, "I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I think you need to know." And they will speak the key sentence, the confirmation, the whisper, the password. Pay attention. God says the letter is near, and with it, your name is being restored to the story they tried to write you out of. Your voice is returning. Your worth is being reintroduced. I am putting respect on your name again. Archangel Michael says, "We are surrounding your home. No evil will touch this miracle. This is for you, for your children, for your name's sake, for your legacy. You are walking into an unbreakable blessing." And so now you must prepare. Stay alert. Declutter your heart. Let go of what tried to poison you, because if you receive this inheritance with the wrong hands still holding you, you will delay the blessing. Release the old to embrace the new. There are people who know about this letter, but they won't tell you unless pressed. Watch how some people act strange around you in the next 48 hours. That is your sign. They know. But I will use someone unexpected to bring the final truth. A stranger, an old friend, a distant connection, but sent by me. God says, "I don't lie. I don't tease. What I promise, I perform. And I have declared today, your name is on the envelope of breakthrough. Your address is being called out in the Spirit. Your inheritance is arriving. Don't skip this. This is your moment. You've waited long enough. Let the letter come. Let the truth be known. Let your name rise again. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. Amen. My child, the time has come. The moment you feared you would miss is standing right before you, knocking louder than ever. You've seen the signs, you've felt the pull, and now there are only 3 minutes left in the realm of divine timing, and I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to you. You are not imagining this. This is not just another message that you scroll past. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. This is what you've been waiting for and silently praying for. Archangel Michael is standing ready, and he says, "A letter is on the way." It carries shocking news about your inheritance. You will not believe who sent it, but you must open this now. You must not skip this. This message is for you. You've waited for me. You've cried in silence, wondering when your name would finally be called, when your value would be seen, when justice would find you, when the promises you heard about would become more than just hope and faith. But what you didn't know is that behind the scenes, heaven was stirring. I've been moving pieces in realms you cannot see. I've been shifting people, unlocking hidden places, unsealing documents sealed by time, and awakening a promise buried long ago. This inheritance is not just about money. It is not just about land or assets. It is bigger. It is destiny. It is restoration. It is a generational reversal. This inheritance is your spiritual and physical breakthrough, tied to someone you never thought would remember you. And now it is finally being released, but you only have a short window to prepare. In the spirit, the courier is already on the way. The letter is sealed, and when it reaches you, everything will change. Archangel Michael says, "They almost gave up, God. They almost said, maybe it's not for me, but I fought off the darkness. I covered them when doubt came like a flood. I blocked the interference, and now the letter is ready." Yes, child, a shocking message is about to reach you, and the person who sent it will leave you speechless. Someone you counted out, someone you thought forgot you, someone who knew more about you than you thought. They have moved in silence, but I have moved through them because I am a God who never forgets. I saw what they took from you. I saw how you were pushed aside, left out of decisions, ignored during critical moments, and yet you stayed humble. You remained faithful. You forgave. And now it is your time. I am vindicating you in a way no one expected. This letter is a symbol of heaven's justice falling into your lap. But there is more. I need you to understand the weight of what's arriving. You thought this was about something small, something emotional, something spiritual only. But no, this is much greater. This letter does not just carry words. It carries proof. It carries names. It carries an attached blessing. It carries access, and it carries a key. Yes, a literal or symbolic key is attached to this. A key to a house, a vault, an account, a truth, a future. You thought you were starting over with nothing, but I say you were always the one chosen to receive everything. You've been hidden for a reason. I didn't let you blow up too fast, didn't let your name spread too early, didn't let the spotlight find you yet. Why? Because what's coming was too sensitive. Your enemies would have tried to sabotage it. Some of your own family would have tried to claim it. That's why I kept your blessing concealed. But now it's being revealed because the enemy's hands have been removed, because the time of warfare is giving way to the time of harvest. Listen to me. This letter will arrive in one of three ways: a phone call you didn't expect, an actual envelope with legal documents, or a digital message that shocks you into silence. You will almost not believe it. You will reread it over and over. You will ask, "Is this real?" And I will whisper, "Yes, it is time." The person who sends it may have wrestled over it for years. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Homeless man becomes a millionaire through the power of one. One day, on accident, I heard a man praying in a park. The next month, I found him driving in Aston Martin. I begged him to tell me how he did it, and all he gave me was a prayer to listen to. I started listening to it, and after a few hours, strange things started to happen. First, I felt massive amounts of pressure and anxiety. But this disappeared after a couple of days, and something extraordinary happened. I found a random lottery ticket on the ground. Without thinking much about it, I kept it. The next day, I found out they were the winning numbers. I earned an eye-watering sum of $216,000. Then I did more research on this 1-minute prayer. It came from an old church in Jerusalem and was used by rich, high-ranking church officials until someone blew the whistle and exposed them. Now it's available for everyone to use. But you must hurry and hear this prayer before the Vatican tries to take it down again. They intend to keep this a secret and are doing their best to suppress this information from leaking. This is a battle between good and evil. Listen to the divine prayer now and start manifesting massive blessings into your life. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret above. Listen to the 1-minute prayer now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. They may have tried to keep it back, but I stepped in. I caused a restlessness. I caused a shaking. I caused a divine release. And now they cannot withhold what belongs to you. You are walking into divine reversal. I am restoring what was stolen, the years that were wasted, the money that disappeared, the favor that was blocked, the name that was disrespected. I am returning it all. And not just returning it, I'm multiplying it. The blessing that's coming is not barely enough. It is overflowing. That is why the delay felt so intense. Because what I've been preparing for you required time, structure, and angelic alignment. Archangel Michael says, "They are worthy of this. Tell them not to be afraid. Tell them to trust it. Tell them not to let old shame reject new glory." Yes, child, don't let the guilt of your past tell you you're not ready for this. Don't let the lies whispered by others trick you into thinking it's not yours. This is not a mistake. This is not a random event. This is divine fulfillment. Do not tell everyone. This letter is sacred. This message is timed. The revelation is private at first. You will know who to share it with. You will know who not to show. And that discernment will protect the blessing because not everyone is ready for your promotion. Some will smile at you but plot behind you. That's why I'm teaching you discernment before visibility. But this will be the confirmation you've asked for. You asked me for a sign that the breakthrough was real. You said, "God, if I'm not crazy, show me." So here it is. This is your sign. This is your message. This is the moment I have been preparing you for. And now 3 minutes remain. In those 3 minutes, the spiritual gate is opening. Heaven is releasing your name into the atmosphere. The letter is leaving the hands of the deliverer. The favor is being written on your destiny scroll again. And you must now make a decision. Will you receive this? Will you trust me? Will you prepare your heart to walk into what I wrote for you long before you were betrayed, before you were rejected, before you were silenced? Because I knew this day would come. I knew they would forget you. I knew they would leave you out. But I also knew I would remember you. I wrote your name in my book. I placed my seal over your inheritance, and not even time or death or manipulation could steal it. Because what I give, I protect. What I ordain, I provide for. What I promise, I fulfill. Always. Child, get ready. What comes after this message is not just a letter. It is a wave of truth, restoration, and access. You will cry, you will tremble, you will lift your hands and say, God, only you could have done this. And I will say yes, because only I saw you the whole time. You are not forgotten. You are not last. You are not invisible. You are chosen. 3 minutes left, and now the delivery begins. The letter is coming. This is the moment. There are only 3 minutes left. This is not just a message. It's a divine alert sent from my throne, carried by the hands of Archangel Michael. He is not coming with soft words or simple greetings. He is rushing. His wings are blazing. His heart is urgent, because something has been released in the spiritual realm, and now it's coming to you. A letter, not just any letter. A letter that will shock you. A letter with news about your inheritance. And you will not believe who sent it. You've waited so long for confirmation. You've cried out to me in the silence of the night, God, do you see me? Do you remember me? And I say today, I never forgot. I never stopped watching. I never stopped planning. But I needed the right time, the appointed hour, and now this is it. Don't miss this. You're standing at the threshold of a turning point, and every second matters. The letter is already in motion. It's traveling through realms, breaking barriers, passing through angels and dimensions, and soon, very soon, it will reach your hands. You will be stunned because this inheritance was hidden, buried, covered, not just by man, but by darkness, by jealousy, by generations of confusion. There were people who didn't want you to know what you carried. They said you weren't worthy. They said you were forgotten. They told others lies about you so that they could hold what belonged to you. But I, the Lord, have watched it all, and I have had enough. My justice has stirred. My fire has awakened, and I now declare, return it, release it, send the letter. This is not only a financial inheritance, it is deeper. It's spiritual, it's generational, it's a destiny that was delayed because of lies and fear. Someone had your name in their possession. Someone had knowledge of something that belonged to you, a property, a document, a spiritual promise, and they kept it. But now the winds of heaven have blown against them. They can no longer contain what is mine to give. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword. He has stood over your name in the book of remembrance. He has fought for your bloodline, and now he carries a trumpet in one hand and a sealed scroll in the other. Because what is written in that letter will unlock what has been shut for generations. This letter was supposed to reach you a long time ago, but someone intercepted it, spiritually, physically, emotionally. someone who didn't want you to walk into the truth. But they can't stop it anymore, because I am overriding their interference. I am rerouting the inheritance to find its rightful place, and that place is you. The clock is ticking. 3 minutes is not long. Why do I speak so urgently? Because the enemy is trying to distract you even now as you read. He wants your attention elsewhere. He wants your doubts louder than my voice. But do not listen. Listen to me, for I am speaking clearly. The letter is real. The inheritance is real. The revelation will be undeniable. This inheritance may not come through traditional means. It may come through a dream, a message, a sudden call, a meeting that seems random but is fully orchestrated by me. You will be surprised by the name on the letter. It will be someone you never expected, someone who once walked away, someone who once ignored you. But they couldn't sleep last night. They heard my voice. They saw your face in their mind. They felt the weight of truth pressing on their spirit, and they finally obeyed. They are about to release the key that will change everything, because they saw what was done to you. They knew, and they stayed silent. But I have touched their heart. I have shaken their conscience, and I said, if you don't speak now, you will answer to me. And now they are speaking. They are releasing the letter. They are sending the message. You will hold it in your hands and you will weep, not from pain but from justice. You need to understand what's happening in the spirit realm right now. Gates are opening. Angels are being dispatched. Demonic seals are being broken. Generational chains are shattering, because this inheritance is not just about wealth. It is about identity. You are about to discover who you really are, who I made you to be, what I ordained for your family, what was stolen from your ancestors, what was hidden from your mother, what was erased from your name. I am restoring it. There's a person who swore you'd never receive it. They manipulated the documents. They told others it's mine now. But I watched. I gave them time to repent. They did not. And so I have taken the authority from them. What they hoarded will now become a testimony. What they denied you will now glorify me. This is the moment where curses are broken. I need you to hear me. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are an heir, a rightful heir. Heaven has validated your name, and no force on earth can take it from you anymore. Don't dismiss this letter. Don't be casual about what is coming. It will be disguised, wrapped in normality, but your spirit will know. You'll feel fire in your belly. You'll feel tears rise unexpectedly. That is me. That is my confirmation. That is the thunder of heaven inside your bones. Open it. Don't delay. Don't ask everyone around you. Ask me. I will show you what to do. Archangel Michael says, warn them. Only 3 minutes left. Prepare their heart. Silence the noise. Let them hear only you, Lord. So I speak again. You are not late. The delay was part of the design, because now you are mature enough to receive. You have been purified, tested, pressed, but not crushed. You are ready to steward the inheritance with wisdom. You won't waste it. You won't lose it. You will walk in it boldly. But I must also warn you, not everyone will celebrate you. Some will be shocked, angry, jealous. Some will try to say you don't deserve that. But I say, I decide who inherits. I decide who I favor, and I choose you. Let them talk, let them doubt. My word is final. This moment is a crossover from hidden to seen, from past over to positioned, from almost to finally. You are stepping into what was always yours, and it's coming in the form of a letter. Physical, spiritual, emotional, it doesn't matter. It will reach you, and it will shake you. You will remember this moment forever, where you were, what you were doing. Because this isn't just a message, it's a memorial, a turning point, a before and after moment in your life. Your inheritance is tied to your obedience, and you have obeyed me even when it cost you everything. You passed the test, and now you will receive the reward. I know it's been hard. I know you've been weary. But I am wiping your tears. I am giving you beauty for ashes. I am wrapping you in garments of favor, and I am announcing before heaven and earth, you are my beloved, you are my heir, and your time has come. 3 minutes. That's all you have left before this revelation begins to unfold. Stay alert, watch, pray, guard your heart, expect the unexpected, and most of all, prepare to rejoice, because what was hidden is being revealed. What was denied is being delivered. What was stolen is being restored. The inheritance is on the way. The letter is almost here, and you are the one it was always meant for. Don't try to skip this. I wrote it for you.